Let's have a conversation.
Thank you for having me on. It's always a pleasure to talk to you, and I'm sure I'll see you at one of these events again
all
soon.
time, we got Mark with the Mindful Reality podcast, who I've been a guest on, and it was a blast.
Thank you for having me, honestly, and I cannot wait to do it again. We're going to do this again in the future. I just know it.
What's up, everybody? Good evening. Welcome to Mindful Reality TV from a mental health perspective. We got a lot of exciting things to talk about today. I'm lying. Yes, I'm going to take a nap before the live. I hope you're back. Hi, Cass. Romance Scams, is that a show? I'm out of town, but wanted to say hi. Hi, Patty, from out of town. Matt is so weak. It took 20 minutes. But I'm going to get to that. Hi, Georgian. Hi, Tammy. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, and set your notification bell. Thank you. Hi, Maya. Hi, Ma. Hi, Zinzi. And hi, Debbie. Hello, D. Okay. Let's get into this. I know that the Power of Veto winner was already known hours ago, but I decided to do my live late so that I can see if any kind of important discussions took place between the time we knew the veto winner and now. I'm out of town thugging with my rounds, my cool pink, my boo hole brown. Has Janet been here at all? Not on my lives, but Janet has been active in my comments in the replays, but she has not been on my lives in a while. Hi, Willa. Okay. So the winner of the Power of Veto competition is, surprise, surprise, Jag. Jag won the Power of Veto competition, shockingly. So as we all know who are live feeders, Jag already had a conversation with Bowie beforehand. As soon as Matt won the HOH, Jag and Bowie had a conversation where they were like, it has to be Sari. We have to get out Sari, but we're going to wait until we have Power of Veto in hand before I try to convince him. So now Jag is having this conversation with Matt where he's saying, well, let's think about this. Felicia has been in a must-win situation for several weeks now. She's been on the block so many times. And she has tried hard to win and has lost every time. So between the two of the mamas, I'm not sure what Sari could do. Sari could just be this amazing cop beast who has just been losing on purpose because she decided at the beginning, I am going to win the entire competition purely on social game. Just on social game alone. And Matt's like, yeah, true. You know what, Jag? You're the one who's going to be able to play in the HOH. So if you don't think that you can beat Sari, then let's get Sari out of there. Okay, where are we at? Thanks for recommending House of Villains. I'm hooked. House of Villains is lit. These are not 20 somethings that are just getting on TV for the first time and saying, well, I'm just trying to make TV, like, I'm just excited to be here. This is just cool to be here. These are 40 somethings, 50 somethings that were at their prime and their peak at one point. And a lot of them have not been on TV in a while. And this is the first time on TV in a while. So they're like, let's make big moves and let's make fun TV. It's kind of celebrity Big Brother vibes. The way Mark read that whole thing in the blandest voice. Hi, everyone. Hello, Joan. How you doing? Hey there, Cass. We are in the Houston. We're in the Houston having an early Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving? Wow. Thanksgiving in October. I was trying to get a screenshot of Mark reading that comment, but he switched too quickly. I don't even know what comment you guys are talking about. It is good. Oh, you like it too? Houston, you're so close to Cliff. I know we talked about it, Ma. Jag, a million, whatever number that is. Got to get back to the family. Miss you all. Miss you more, Patty. We'll see you soon. Oh, by the way, everyone in my Discord let me know that I can actually stream episodes of the show, or I can stream episodes of things on Discord. So I'm considering streaming. Maybe I might try it on Sunday's episode. I don't know. That could be fun. Worst house guests like Bowie Jane and Matt, 0 chance winning. You have a point. The reason why it's so cool is because they don't care about being on TV. Hi, Jericho. I know it's Canadian. I know in Canada it's in October. Yeah. I actually haven't. People call me every year and wish me a happy Thanksgiving on Canadian Thanksgiving. And I'm like, I haven't lived in Canada since 2004. So I have not celebrated a Canadian Thanksgiving since then. 2004 was the last time I actually celebrated a Canadian Thanksgiving. Hi, Jericho. Are we finished or are we done? I love the Birdman reference. Y'all finished? Or y'all done? It's done. I put a fork in it already. Definitely heard about Matthew Perry. Rest in peace to Matthew Perry and praying for his family and everything. Hi, Chanel. Do it, please. I get to watch live finale. I think we're done with it. I'll still check the episodes if I'm awake, but it's just to occupy my time. That's what I'm saying. I knew Jag was going to win the power veto. D, I'm sorry. Your mustard seed faith did not help, because remember in my Discord, you were like, I still have the faith. Don't lose the faith. And I was like, Jag's winning the power veto. No question about it. I don't know why I thought you were in Canada last year. I mean, I did visit Canada a couple times last year, and I did lives from Canada, but I wasn't living in Canada. You haven't celebrated a Canadian Thanksgiving in my lifetime. Bowie Jane has Chance and Matt to take shot. R.I.P. Matt Perry, you will be missed. I guess Sari is going to Jerry. It looks like that as of now. The one thing that I do wonder is, so one thing that I have seen about Matt, he's never going to adamantly disagree with somebody in the initial conversation that he has with them. So what I'm wondering is, when Sari gets him one-on-one, would he admit to her about this conversation with Jack? Or would he just allow her to think that she's staying up until the point where she goes? That's what I wonder. Because I don't really think Matt would want to do that. D, you failed. I'm still in denial. The thing is, I said that Jag would lose because of jury management, but imagine he goes into jury with 8-9 comp wins. I mean, imagine he goes into a finale with 8-9 comp wins against somebody who has 2. I don't remember how much Monty had and how much Taylor had, but the gap was not as big. Like, Monty wasn't a comp beast on BB24, but now Jag has built up this massive comp resume. So now I'm starting to think that who could actually beat Jag sitting next to him? Possibly Matt because of the relationship aspect, but possibly. A couple weeks ago, I was like, oh, yeah, Matt would definitely beat him in a finale, but I don't know anymore. I don't necessarily think that it would be that much of a foregone conclusion. Yeah, I went to Toronto. When did I go to Toronto? I went to Toronto October, like end of October. So yeah, so I guess I must have been there. I think I might have been there around Canadian Thanksgiving, actually. Someone could only hope for the best. Why is my phone percent going down despite charging? Story of my life. Jag is, as far as I know, he's currently having that conversation. I was watching it for about 30 minutes before I jumped on my live. And then I was like, Jag is probably going to just repeat the same bullet points over and over. So I have enough information to give y'all. But yeah, Jag was in the HOH room with Matt. Let me see. He's still in there. Yeah, Jag and Matt are still in the HOH room. Oh, now he's talking about Riley. Shout out to the 43 people on the chat. I know Saturday nights and Friday nights are the most engaged nights out of any nights that I go live. So please do me a favor. If you enjoy the content, if you enjoy the ambiance and the company, please hit the like button. Help boost your boy in the algorithms. I haven't done this in a little while, it seems like, but I'm going to check and see how many likes that I'm seeing on my end. You can tell me how many likes that you're seeing on your end. So I see 41 people in here, which is great. And I see 18 likes, which is average. I need to see 41 likes to match the 41, now 42 people in here, because
what sense does that make? The math is not mathing.
Please help the math. Matt, Bowie Jane, and Felicia, I'm telling you, the Felicia one I understand the least, because Jag is not working with her at all. At all. He's just laughing at her for giving him this information. Change the middle chord. If I were Matt, I would be telling Jag Sari is more dangerous. He tried. He actually said that at the beginning of the conversation. Jag dismissed it really quick. And he said, "Oh, I don't care. I don't care about jury management at this point. I just care about making it there. I just care about making it because everybody is lying and Sari and Felicia are lying. So I don't even care about jury management. I just care about winning." Matt needs a Taylor speech. Talk about his. Honestly, though, I said this about The Circle. For anyone who watches The Circle, I've said it about Big Brother. These are two shows in particular that using your story is a benefit to you. But the interesting thing is, in a way, Matt is wholesome. I know that people have come at him for different things, but this is what I mean when I say he's wholesome. Jag and Matt were having a conversation last night where Jag was like, "Oh, I'm so proud to represent for the Sikh community and to show people who have never experienced us things that they didn't know about the community." And he was like, "I just want to represent in the truest and best way I can," whatever he said. And Matt was like, "Yeah, just like me in the swimming community." And I was thinking to myself, the swimming community, I mean, you are representing a much bigger community than that. But the thing with Matt is, I feel like he would not really use that the way that he should. And I get it. I respect that actually. But you definitely need to use those things in the game, to be honest, to win the game. Especially if you get into a final two chair and somebody has like 8, 9, 10 comp wins and you have 2 or something, 2, 3, you've got to use that. I guess that's why public speaking matters. Do you think Jag will save Sari? No. Sari is not safe. I noticed that Bowie was complaining to Jag that he didn't give her stuff during the veto, but he gave some to Matt. Then when I seen her face, something clicking. Jag said Sari was throwing a ball perfectly. Yeah, I saw that. I mean, this is my thing with Jag's sneaky discussion with Matt. I understand you doing this with people who you are not aligned with. But if you have a final 2 with somebody, why are you going to try to angle him to take out the person instead of just being straight up? I don't get it. You can't even be truthful with your closest ally, allegedly. Jag has very poor jury management, and he was already evicted unanimously. Jury won't give Jag the win. Jag will end up like Paul against Josh. I'm not sure with this jury. I'm really not. That jury was definitely different from this jury. Felicia say to Jag, Sari is dangerous. Well, what else is new? Hey, Melanie. That's why Sari is target. Bowie won't do anything about it because Jesus was too stingy with the common sense. That's one I haven't done in a little bit.
Oh my God, Jesus. I know you were just way too stingy with the common sense. You needed to disperse it a little better because these people.
You were just way too stingy with the common sense. Oh, I think I missed Tammy's comment up here. I think I missed a couple of comments. Okay. Sick community. I thought you said sick at first. Jag is representing sick people. I did. That's how you say it. Does Jag not understand it's the jury that decides whether he wins or not. I think Matt was being sarcastic. Do you really? Bowie's bad game. She did not know to use power. Yeah. Cirie is dangerous, but Matt needs her until final four. This is what I'm trying to say. He doesn't realize that if he agrees to this, he's dooming his game from here. And the thing is, he didn't have Bowie in his final two, and he just decided that in the last week. He was evicted unanimously. Who would Bowie choose, Jag or Matt? I think that you would choose Matt, honestly. Bowie is just riding the wave of whoever's in power. But I think that if it got down to a final three and she actually won in a final three to where she doesn't have to float anymore, she would pick the person she thinks that she would have the better chance against. And I don't think she would pick Jag because Jag has had so many wins. Felicia is playing a different game right now. I know, she's playing the Beat Cirie game. It's Felicia's world. We're just living in it. High Charm Life. I've always pronounced it Seek. Well, I heard him say, I mean, he says it's as sick. So I don't know. Maybe it has different pronunciations, but that's what he keeps saying on the show. The math ain't matting. Jag, Plan, Backdoor, Matt and Bowie. Jane is in the final two. Yeah, Jag. Jag would go against his own. I thought that was the pronunciation too. I refuse to live in her world. She's living in a world that nobody else is living in. Cirie's trying to win Big Brother, and Felicia is trying to win Beat Cirie, the Beat Cirie game. And it seems like for weeks it has not mattered what position that puts her in. She will just be happy that she took out Cirie. I think Bowie would take Jag. What makes you think that? What makes you think Bowie would take Jag? Bowie has been loyal to nobody so far. Do y'all remember when Bowie was all up in Jared's HOH room? Bowie was all up in Cam's HOH room. Jag's HOH rooms. Everyone who's the HOH, Bowie is in an agreement with them. Everyone. They're talking about Cirie right now. They've been talking about Cirie. I watched at least 30 minutes of a conversation with Matt and Jag about Cirie. The name Mafia is bad because Bowie is clueless. Now Jag's saying Cirie told Blue about being evicted and he knows she didn't. Well, I guess these kind of things make me feel like once Cirie or Felicia get into the jury, they're going to be very anti-Jag because people are going to talk. His lies are just piling and piling and piling and piling and piling up. And that's one thing that Matt has over Jag. Matt has lied too, but Matt's lies are more lies of omission, where he'll know information about things that are happening and not tell you, versus Jag's lies that are elaborate schemes, where he'll plan the lie. He'll plan every detail of what he's going to say and lie to your face. Wait a minute. Bowie was talking to Jag in a room. Oh, they already had that conversation. I mean, you might have posted one that happened today, but I saw Bowie and Jag have that conversation yesterday. They will get Matt out next week. They very well might get Matt out next week, and Matt doesn't really have a chance to take a shot at Jag anymore, except in the finale if he makes it to that. Cerie's ears must be ringing. All Cerie has to do is convince Cam. You know what? Cerie would have a big influence on Blue and Cam, I believe, and possibly even Corey. And Corey and America are kind of together. If Cerie goes in and shares all Matt's talk trash, it might create a more bitter jury. I don't think she would do that. I really don't think that she would go in there and trash Matt if Jag gets her out. If Jag and Bowie vote her out, I don't think she would go in there and have a primary goal of trashing Matt. But that's just me. It's a small jury. This is the difference between this season and last season. Well, the last, several seasons. We only have 7 in there, so it's going to be interesting. Blue and Felicia, Matt, and Cerie will make the 4 needed. I would love if either Jag or Matt took Bowie to a final 2 because they felt like they are definitely going to beat her, and she pulls a Taylor. Because this is the reason Taylor worked Monty heavily into being like, oh, look at all these big moves that Turner has made. He has more comps than me. He's made more big moves in the game, so there's no way that you could possibly take him out, but you could take me out. I'd rather she talk to jury in final 2 with Matt. The pronunciation of sick is sick or sick per the New York-based Sick Coalition, and the correct pronunciation is sick with a slight aspirated H at the end. Well, I apologize to anyone who is offended if I can't pronounce a slightly aspirated H, but I'm saying it the best I can. Hi, Eva. Only 4 votes are needed. Jag won't win no matter who he's sitting next to. Bowie, I'm baffled by the fact that Bowie has won randomly 2 guessing competitions, and she feels like she's done so much more work than Felicia and Cerie. Matt would win sympathy vote with Cerie's vote. Imagine making it to day 60 and not making it to jury. Yeah, that would suck. Was that Mimi? I assume that's Mimi because I know she was the last person before jury. But at the same time, would you really want to make a 40-day jury, especially when you don't like anybody in the house? Because I wouldn't. Send me home. Let me go on Instagram like she's doing and develop a fan base, get some subscriptions and some membership badges and all that. Earlier, Matt told Cerie, I know, Matt told Cerie again. He was like, you have nothing to worry about. And then she was like, is it just with you who's saying that? Or do I have anything to worry about with Jag and Bowie? And he said, all of us are in agreement that you're good and you're safe. I have no idea what a slightly aspirated H is. I have no clue. I just know that I've heard him say sick several times. I think I might have even looked it up myself at one point. Now Matt is talking. Jag is talking to them. Hold on a minute. I'm going to show this for 2 seconds because it's just funny to me. I don't even know what this guy is saying to them, but he's standing there talking to them like, my disciples, let me lead the way. Yeah. Let's see. If I was playing, I would either want to be an early boot or to make final two. Yes, Deborah, I agree. Jag won't get the votes to win. Ramona, Matt's plan is to act surprised when she goes. Really? He said that? Matt, Mimi would be vaping. Bowie is faking like she didn't know Sari is the plan, I think. Well, no surprise there. She fakes everything. If you've seen anyone questioning Bowie about what's happening, Bowie is like, well, I'm not privy to that information. I think I may have heard somebody saying this the other day, but I don't remember who it was. Oh, was it this person? Yeah, I think I heard somebody saying something along the lines that this might be a possibility, but you know that I am not a part of anything, so I don't know or anything, but I may have heard that. But I'm not sure, you know? Her and Matt are kind of playing the same game in that regard. The only person who ever called them on that was Cam. Cam was right when he called both of them on that. I thought I was showing a clip of Mimi. You can't show the live feeds or else CBS is going to spank you and give you a timeout. They're talking about blindsiding Sari. Oh, you're assuming that's Matt's plan. I think D meant bopping. The Sikh community is still looked at as the Arab Muslim community. I'm sad to say some folks won't accept the difference. Jag and Bowie, they are, and I don't like that. They are manipulating Matt because if y'all saw, they had this conversation yesterday about what they were going to tell Matt. So they're acting like this is just a brainstorming discussion when they already decided amongst the two of them that they want Sari to go. That's not Australian. What is that? I'm not Australian, so it's Canadian and American. Yeah. I wish Jag would talk like this in front of Sari and Felicia. He would never. Wow, Mark, awesome impressions. Thank you. Bowie was really a lawyer. One of those British tabloids did an article on her years ago, and it seems her age was lied about there too. But they sure have read her for filth because nobody thinks that she's 35. Shout out to the 49 people on here. Saturday night hanging out. Please hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. If it's your first time here, drop something in the chat and let me know. I would appreciate that. And hit the notification bell. We are day 88 in the Big Brother house. And I have been covering the show live 88 days in a row. Good days, bad days, in between days, boring days, exciting days, any day. And I plan to cover it the whole 100. And there's 12 days left. But it seems like there's another 100 days left with the way it's dragging. I would care more about Matt being manipulated, but he's been part of plans like this a lot. He should know the signs by now. Matt said he is scared that Felicia wins veto and he ends up going home. If he said that now, then I was right that the conversation is just looping over and over, because I saw him say that 30 minutes ago. I literally saw him say that exact same thing. Not even 30 minutes ago, because I've been on for 36 minutes. So over 36 minutes ago, that was Matt's argument to Jag. But if he's repeating it, that at least gives me a feeling that the wheels are churning in Matt's head to think about how he could possibly save Cirie. I know that ultimately, if they strong arm him and say this is the best move, and we both think that it's the best move, he's going to go with it whether he likes it or not. But I wonder if he's going to try to figure out a way, like a Felicia angle. Good evening, Matt and Reality Fam. Good evening, Lin Lin. We have the big 5-0. 5-0. We got 50 people in here. I will be right back because I always forget to grab my charger. And this time, I'm not going to play my video and have Ma ask CBS to give me a fact. I'm going to throw something on here that cannot be copyright claimed. All right, and now back to these comments. Okay. Oh, you saw it 30 minutes ago too. Okay, I thought you meant that you saw that right now. Hi, D and Lynn. Matt and Cirie is the reason why Jag is still in the game. They are indeed. All right. Hi, Holly. I know, right? Jag has no shame and loyalty at all. After spending all this time calling Cirie a snake, calling her a snitch, all this stuff that he was saying, he's done more lying than Cirie in this game. For sure, he's done more lying than Cirie. Wow, this video goes hard on mute. Thanks for forgetting to turn the sound on. Why Cirie not use advantage about Cirie? I think you're trying to say Cirie not using the information about saving Jag to her advantage. Good question. Sari is going to jury on Thursday. Jag and FBJ will vote her out. She's now permanently FBJ. It wasn't just me. There's really no sound, right? I heard the sound on my end. Good point, Jericho. True Ma. Lying and backstabbing. Yeah, I mean, I would just love to see Jag get a slice of humble pie for the way that he has been so hypocritical in this game. Jag has been really, really hypocritical in this game. Matt's talking to Bowie, and Jag now reminded them how he saved Jag. Oh, he's talking to Bowie and Jag and reminding them that he saved Jag and all the alliances he was in with him. But what is the purpose of him doing that? They are saying Sari deserves to be blindsided. Who's they? Oh, Jag and what's it called? Bowie. Was Mark's Sam video inaudible for anyone else? You just saw Charm Life in here now, D? What surprises me if you Google, I saw one place that said 5 mil and I saw another one that said 400K. So I don't know if I take that net worth stuff that seriously. I didn't hear any audio. Oh, okay. No way. Math ain't mathing with that one. Yes, Mark, a huge piece of humble pie. Has anyone ever had such an easy path in BB House? And this is what I was saying too. What's more annoying is not even just that he came back into the house, but at least when Cam came into the house, he had to win something to come back into the house. Jag was literally voted out. And Matt won a competition where he got to choose to save him. So Jag did nothing to come back in the house. So if he won that 750K, this would be one of the luckiest wins in history. Jag, Bowie, they even evoked Riley. I'm so sick of seeing her name. She was out week 2, for goodness sake. Thank you, Tammy. What? Now they're talking about Felicia being... Yeah, I can't... Like, the conversation to me... So when you guys give me updates on these conversations, I'll be honest. They'll talk for 3 hours. And there will be about 3 important points in the conversation. Literally. They'll go around the world. They'll go to Australia. They'll go to California. They'll go up and down and all over the place. But there will be like 2 to 3 important points of that conversation. And I learned that early on, and I stopped investing on each point because I'm like, once this whole 3-hour thing is done, then I'll take out the key points out of it and go from there. It's almost like when you're watching a trial and you know that a lot of the things that they say at the beginning of the trial are just throwaway points. Taryn mentioned something about recent winners steamrolling. Yeah, I saw that. I think I even posted that on my story, on my community post. Jag owns a trucking company. Yeah, he does own a trucking company. He that was his profession. I mean, I don't think he told them that he owns a trucking company, but that was the profession that he reported to Big Brother. Jag's job title is trucking company owner. That's why I shut off my live feeds. I can only listen to so much of Jag. I really can only listen to so much of Jag. Excuse me. Thanks, Trisha. 52 people in here. We have 50 people in here hanging out on a Saturday. We have 39 likes, which is pretty good. The math still ain't mathing. Hit the like button because it boosts me in the algorithm. Some of y'all say that when I get on live, you don't get notified. Hitting the like button will help with that because the more that I'm in the algorithm is the more that YouTube will actually assist me with pushing out my content. Hi, Chanel. The comps need to stay, or production needs to stop playing around and just get more physical people in the game, which is essentially what they did with the challenge. The challenge used to be a mixed bag. You had big people, you had small people, you had people who were there to party, you had people who were into fitness. Now they get 90% of people who are into fitness. They don't really get anyone who's terribly out of shape. You might have one or two, but people are there for competition. They're bringing in a lot of competition people on the challenge. I don't want to see that for Big Brother. If I had a choice between more Jags and more Max, and don't try to make what I'm saying about race, religion, disability. I'm just saying more people who are physical comp threats. Not you, Charm Life. I'm just saying in general, if somebody listens to this. If I had a choice between bringing more comp beasts onto Big Brother or making more equity in the competitions, I'm choosing the equity of the competitions. I have shows like The Challenge and Survivor or Sports to watch if I want to see like physical competition. I would prefer to see more equity of the competitions on Big Brother. Make it a better mix so that you can't be in there and be one of the dumbest game players of all time and still be like, I'm just going to win my way. Who cares about jury? I'm just going to win until it doesn't matter anymore. I'm just going to win comps until it doesn't matter anymore. It says their profession each time they do a diary room unless they're nominated or won a comp. I never noticed that. I really hope these three get bad karma. Matt will not make it in the Olympics. Okay, I put that in the universe. The live double was sick. Why you got a 68-year-old woman running up and down the stairs? I think she's 63, but yeah, either way. They've been playing her in these competitions. I would throw up running up and down the stairs. Now they're talking about the mustard seed. Yo, Felicia kills me with this mustard seed. Felicia kills me with that. Oh, no. Oh, okay. A 40 plus as in age 40 plus. Okay, if you want an age 40 plus Big Brother, watch House of Villains on NBC, and I think what else is it on? E Online. No, 50 plus. This group, they were horrible at mental comps. Terrible. Why not 40 so Mark can compete in a few years? I agree with that. Janelle's streak held for over a decade because it used to be even comps. I think they need a 40 and over BB. Mark, you would do bad at those noticing detail. Contrary to your belief, I do photography part-time. So noticing details is actually my thing. If I don't notice a detail, it's just because, I don't know. I actually did really good when I was kind of playing along with the detail competition last week because I'm in my 60s. I remember Matt swimming in the Olympics. Oh, you watched him? This is a game. Lying is part of the game. Okay, Mark, I'm planning on watching it tomorrow. Remind me. Also, no, I don't want a season with 40 people. How would that even work? All right, we are at 51 minutes. I'm going to be on here for another maybe 10 to 15 minutes. But as always, listen, we had a really boring Saturday and it was predictable. But I still have 50 people that came on here. So I appreciate each and every one of you who have jumped on here, regardless of the fact that the show is not giving. Do all speak Tagalog? Oh, you're Filipino. I do not. Was it televised? What channel? Yeah, I'd be interested to know that. I would watch Matt if he goes back to the Olympics. We're all going to watch it tomorrow. Oh, you have not seen House of Villains either, D? Maybe I could stream the episode of House of Villains tomorrow. I don't know. I don't really want to promise too many things because I know that my schedule varies. So I don't like saying that I'm going to do something and I can't do it. They say, what is it? Over promise, under deliver. That's kind of what I try to do. I sort of wanted a split house situation. Then this season happened, and I think I just wanted a smaller cast and way less days now. No problem, Trisha. Even though the show hasn't been fun, I always have fun on here. Good days, bad days. The only day that I could say that was not fun jumping on here was probably double eviction night because I was just so annoyed at knowing how the last 2 weeks was going to go. But aside from that, 87 of the 88 days has been really fun. But that's not because of y'all. That's just because I really did not even want to do that live. I saw somewhere that Matt said he was going to throw Vito, so he didn't have. I could see him doing that. I could definitely see him throwing a veto for that. Matt goes so hard, and it was a physical comp too. It was a physical comp too. Just a reminder, I won't be awake until tomorrow afternoon after I sleep. I don't usually come on live on Sunday mornings. Sunday mornings are usually my sleep-in days. Saturday mornings too. Like I haven't been jumping on here Saturday or Sunday mornings. Plus, I think even when I did, not many people were here. Matt's Olympics. Yeah, the Deaf Olympics. Because I think you had said you saw the Deaf Olympics. I wonder where I could see that. Matt. Other Olympics. I'm just YouTubing it. Oh, yeah, he does. From deaf to defying the odds. That's pretty cool. I'm going to take a look at this. I'm going to throw you guys this link in the chat. This is a link to this video of Matt. Looks like a little documentary style video. Where are we at? I really like how the fellows talk back. You like that? I really hope they take each other to Friends. The reason why I don't like how the fellows are talking back and forth is because one fellow is trying to lie to the other fellow, which is Jag trying to lie to Matt about what he wants done. After BB25, do you think there are other seasons like BB26? Do I think the show is going to continue? I mean, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't as of now, unless told otherwise. But I will say, I'm very disappointed by BB25. Would not recommend. If somebody had not, I had a friend who I told about how interesting BB24 was, and they said they would give BB25 a try. They tapped out a long time ago and told me that this show is stupid. And I was like, I can't really argue with you based on this being the only season that you saw. The only thing I can ask is for you to review previous seasons. But if you're only solely basing it on this season, I can't make the argument. Because people are sleeping or going to church and praying to Jesus mustard seed. There's not a Deaf Olympics. He called it a Deaf Olympics. I mean, interestingly enough, I guess that's not its official name, but that's actually what he called it. And I'm pretty sure under his name, it showed Deaf Olympics athlete. I guess that's a nickname. I was wondering where you saw him swim. Matt looks so different. Yeah, actually, there's a deaflympics.com is a deaf for sports. Yeah, it is called Deaf Olympics. Just for curiosity's sake. Hold on. And there's Matt, 2017, 2022. He has won 8 golds, 5 silver, and 4 silver and 5 bronze. 17 medals. That is impressive. Wow, he swam in let's see, freestyle, butterfly, breaststroke, backstroke. This guy is like the Michael Phelps of the Deaf Olympics. Let's see here. Remove. My friend asked if she should watch. I said the episodes aren't worth it outside of DRs. She said she was fine not watching then. I hope not, Mark. Just listening to the live feeds with Matt and Jag talking it over. See, but you missed the conversation where Jag spoke to Bowie yesterday and said that they were going to try to convince Matt to be okay with them voting out Sari. Recommending BB based on this season is the biggest flop ever. Yes. There's no denying that. That's why I couldn't even make the argument with my friend that said they were tapping out. I was like, if I started watching on this season, Matt had a Wikipedia page before the season even began, and the only part of Big Brother mentioned on Wikipedia was the fact that July 31st he was announced as a contestant, nothing else. Matt is not so recognizable in 2017. Know who was racing in competitions before I retired from Comcast. It's the parent company of NBC Universal E and several others. I guess it's something else. Deaf Olympics. Let's see. What is the Deaf Olympics? It says the Deaf Olympics. Hold on, let me put this on the screen. Where are we at here? Stop screen. Wiki has the Deaf Olympics. Also known as Deaf Olympiad, previously called the World Games for the Deaf and International Games for the Deaf. These have been around since 1924. Wow. I had no idea that this was going on since 1924. They do not get a lot of press. They're held every 4 years and are the longest running multi-sport event in history after the Olympics. And now they have the Deaf Olympics Winter Games that was added in 1949. These have been around for a while. I wonder if Matt has the most medals. Sorry, y'all. This is actually more interesting to me than what's going on in the feeds. I just want to find out if Matt has the most medals in this. Who has the most medals? Who has the most individual medals in Deaf Olympics? Oh no, he does not have anything close to the most medals. Cindy Lou Bailey from Australia has 29 medals. But Matt is in his 20s, so this is somebody who's finished with her Olympic career. All right. I wonder how those stats come. Oh, you mean like comparable sports? I'm actually interested to look that up. I'm just not going to do that here, but I am going to look it up. Double eviction is so boring in history of Big Brother nonsense. There's a competition for deaf athletes. I think it's a qualifier for the USA. Maybe they call it that now. Now, what I wonder is, are there any deaf athletes that have competed in the regular Olympics? I'm pretty sure there have been. Because I know that there was like I think a runner. Oh, yeah. He's not so popular in history because of other things, but they had the Blade Runner, if y'all remember him. I remember that, my friend. Just listen to their conversation on live feed. They both went through who they would least want to face in veto. Looked like they were earnest. I don't think so. I don't think Jag is earnest about it, but I believe that Matt is. It still involves Matt, so it's relevant. There is an Olympic channel for cable. Trying to see something. Let's see who's won the most for a male swimmer. Oh, somebody has 30 medals. Interesting. I love sports, by the way. Jag made a comment about since Saria is so worried about jury management, she should do it in person. No, he does not care. I wonder how hearing would impact a swimmer. I know. I would be interested to ask those questions too. Blade runner / convicted murderer. Yep. Okay, Mark, respect your viewpoint. I mean, at the end of the day, that's all it is. Y'all have views. I have views. I can't go into somebody's mind and say whether they are earnest or not. My only judgment on how I form my opinion is based on what I've seen them do in the days they've been in the house thus far, and the history of the moves that they've made and the types of conversations that they've had previously. And that's how I formed my opinion. If Jag was having the same conversation with Matt on week 1 or week 2, then I would say I don't have enough data to be able to give this type of opinion on whether it's earnest or not. But at this point in time in the game, that's just how I feel. Yeah, that's the one, Rocky. It's like that came to my mind, and then I remembered the other stuff right after. All right, everybody. I want to thank you all for jumping on this live, supporting me. There's 50 of you that were here, even though we had a predictable outcome of the veto competition. I'm really thankful for the support, especially this season where I haven't been able to show you the live feeds because of my copyright warning from CBS. So I've just been on here just speaking and showing memes, which they only got me for once. So please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get notified of when I drop some more great content. I don't see myself coming on before the episode airs tomorrow. If I do at all, it's going to be in the afternoon, but it will probably not be in the morning. But you can keep checking my community page for updates. And I hope everybody has an amazing Saturday night.
So you literally were one of my very first followers. And then when you followed me and I, followed back, I was like, this dude is cool. Like,
if they say talk to your manager, you just say, you know what, talk to the hand. You don't need to be on my podcast. But yeah, dude. Yeah, you do a great job.
Thank you. I always get a kick out of talking with you on Patreon. You have a really good, view on everything.
That wasn't planned.
You know what?
Thank
but
you.
I like this Canadian.
Well,
I like this one.
Well,